Hi everyone, for this lesson I'll show you how to divide powers with the same base. So if you have a to the m power divided by a to the n, since this one have the same base, what you want to do is take the m and subtract the n. So this is equal to a to the m minus n power, where a is not equal to 0. For example, if you have 5 to the 4th power divided by 5 to the 3rd power, this is going to equal 5, that's your base, and you take the 4 minus the 3, 4 minus the 3, and that's your power, so this is going to equal 5 to the 1st power, which is just 5. Alright, let's take a look at this one. We have x to the 4th times y to the 5th divided by x to the 2nd times y to the 3rd power. Right? So now we have the base x, so we'll take that 4 and subtract the 2. Okay, so this will be x to the 4 minus 2. Now let's take a look at base y, right? Y to the 5th divided by y to the 3rd. So we'll take the 5 and we'll subtract the 3. So it'll be y to the 5 minus 3. Okay, so now this reduces to x to the 2nd times y to the 2nd also. Okay, because 5 minus 3 is 2, 4 minus 2 is also 2. Okay, so that's our final answer. Alright, what if we have n to the negative 2 power divided by n to the 4th? So the rule is you take the negative 2 and you subtract the 4. Okay, so now we have base n, and we'll just do the subtraction. Negative 2 minus 4. And this will reduce to n. Negative 2 minus 4 is just negative 6. Now we don't like the negative 6 as an exponent, so we'll reduce that. We'll put it under 1. So it'll be n, 1 over n to the 6th power. Alright, and now we're done. Final answer is 1 divided by n to the 6th power. There's one more thing I want to show you guys, and that is when you raise a quotient to a power n. So we have a divided by b inside the parentheses, and we're raising that to the n power. Now we have to make this requirement: a cannot be 0 and b cannot be 0. So this will reduce to, you have to take the a and you have to raise that to the n power, so a to the n, divided by, you also have to take the b and raise that to the n power. Okay, so a over b to the n is the same thing as, or is equal to, a to the n divided by b to the n power. Alright, let's take a look at this example. We have 3 times x to the 1/2 divided by y to the 2nd, and all of that inside a set of parentheses, and that's being raised to the 5th power. So what we have to do is take this 3 and we have to raise that to the 5th power. So that will give us 3 to the 5th. Okay? And the next thing is to take this x to the 1/2 and we have to raise that to the 5th power. So that'll give us x to the 5/2, because 1/2 times 5 gives you 5 over 2. Okay? And then the last thing is the y squared, and we have to raise that to the 5th power. So that'll be y to the 10th. Okay, so let's recap. We have to take the 3 We have to raise that to the 5th, so that's 3 to the 5th. Then we have x to the 1/2 raised to the 5th, so that's x to the 5/2. And y to the 2nd raised to the 5th, that's y to the 10th. And we're done. And we're happy.